this is your Ria ma'am here. A very warm evening to everybody. Hope all are good. In today's class, we're gonna do a new story that is Angry River. Okay, written by Ruskin Bond. You know, it's a masterpiece by Ruskin Bond. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get started. Here you see, to be able to love and to be merciful are the only things that make man better than the beast. It's a quote from our author. Okay. So you see the picture. This is our author Ruskin Bond. Okay. Next is, before getting into the story, let us know about the author Ruskin Bond. So who is the author? Ruskin Bond. So Ruskin Bond is an Indian author of British descent. He is an Indian author, but he was born in Britain. Okay. His father, Aubrey Alexander Bond, was an officer of the Royal Air Force post in India. So his father was an officer and he was posted in India. He studied in Bishop Cotton School in Simla. Let us know about his first novel. So the first novel is The Room on the Roof, received the John Llewellyn Rice Prize in 1957. He was awarded the Sahitya Academy Award in 1992. So he received Sahitya Academy Award in 1992 for which novel? You know, here is the novel. The name of the novel is Our Trees Still Grow in the Terror. His novel in English. So he wrote this novel in English. Ruskin Bond has written hundreds of short stories, essays, novels and books for children. He also was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and Padma Bhushan in 2014. He lives with his adopted family in Landour, Missouri. So presently he lived with his family, adopted family in Missouri. Okay. Here are the list of some short stories written by Ruskin Bond. If you want, you can note them. The Room on the Roof, Vagrants in the Valley, a sequel to Room on the Roof. Rusty the Boy from the Hills, collection of short stories. Rusty Runs Away, collection of short stories, another collection of short stories. Rusty and the Magic Mountain, Rusty Goes to London, Rusty Comes Home, The Adventures of Rusty, The Adventures of Toto. Look, these are not important, but if you want, you can note them. Okay, let us know about the theme of the, sorry, this is not a poem. I write here poem. This is the story. Okay. The main theme of the story is the nature. So Angry River is talking about the nature. Okay. Angry River is a beautifully written novella. So what is novella? You can ask what is novella. So novella is a type of prose which is shorter than full-length novels and longer than short stories. So novella is a type of prose fiction which is shorter than full-length novels and longer than short stories. Okay. So Angry River is not a short story. Angry River is a beautifully written novella. Okay. The main theme of the story, you know, is about the nature. You know, when nature causes havoc, human finds it tough to avert. We cannot go against the nature. Okay. This story is about a poor girl, Sita. Okay. When you go through the whole story, you find a girl, a poor girl, Sita, with her grandfather and grandmother. Okay, let's get into the story. Okay, this is a children's story that narrates the life of a young brave heart called Sita. So, Sita is a girl who is a young and brave hearted. She is in the care of her grandparents and they live on a deserted island. So, they lived on a deserted island with his grandparents. Their house is small and made of mud. Since they live on an island, their house is always vulnerable to submergence under the river water in case of heavy rain. Okay. One day, Sita's grandparents have to leave the island to visit city hospital because they were sick and they need to visit the city hospital. Since they need the boat to transport, they ask Sita to stay inside the house and not to leave unless it is absolutely necessary. So they ask Sita that to stay inside the house and not to leave unless it is absolutely necessary. They advise her that if it rains and the river water becomes too violent, then she should climb up a tree to reach a safe spot. You know, here we mention here they live on an island and their house is always vulnerable to submergence under the river water in case of heavy rain. যদি প্রচণ্ড বৃষ্টি হয় তাহলে মাটির বাড়ি তো মাটির বাড়ি জলে ডুবে যাবে তাই তো ভেঙে যাবে তাই তার গ্র্যান্ড প্যারেন্টস তাকে বলে গেছে যদি প্রচণ্ড বৃষ্টি হয় তাহলে বাড়ি ছেড়ে ওই ঘর ছেড়ে কোনো একটা উঁচু গাছে আশ্রয় নেবে টু রিচ আ সেফ স্পট ওকে In the absence of her grandparents, Sita is on the lookout for any surprise in the water level of the river. Once she is sure that the situation is dangerous, she collects a few of her favorite things and climbs up the tree as advised by her grandfather. So she does everything as advised by her grandfather. Okay. So this is the summary of the story. Devastated and her house is submerged in the water, but she has learned from her grief that she star she revealed her home with her grandfather literally and metaphorically. So not to give up, never give up, never. That's all for today. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, if you like my lesson, please do subscribe my channel. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next video.